All right, hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. I've taken a couple of weeks off because I did get the Rona, which was a lot of fun. I'll talk more about that in a second. Um, still recovering. But at least I'm functional now. So one trade here I like is PLTR into earnings. So earnings are on Tuesday morning before the bell. Markets are closed on Monday, so you got to get out of this trade on Friday. But we've been buying stock, buying calls with the idea that we could take out this about 39.58 level, which was a spike high here, and then there was a spike high on Monday after the IBM news. So if we can take that out, tomorrow or Thursday, I would expect kind of a panic run into Friday that we could sell into. And so that's kind of one of my favorite trades here right now. GameStop has a special place in my heart right now simply because the 78-minute chart maps my Rona experience perfectly. So GameStop had a 78-minute squeeze, which is something that I like. This happened on January 20th, 21st, but I didn't really get to see it because I was flat on my back, for like 10 days in bed. And then when I came out of the Rona, basically there was another 78-minute squeeze here. So, I have this fantasy that I was alert, I didn't have the Rona, and, I bought 1,000 contracts, sold at the highs, and lived happily ever after. And of course that didn't happen. So this chart has a special place in my heart. I will say though, and apologies to anyone who's in the, diamond hands GameStop camp, this is the worst bag holding trickery I've ever seen in my life, where it came up here and all these guys that had bought it, not all of them of course, but a lot of them didn't sell because they were convinced, or someone said it was going to 1,000, and so they had quote unquote diamond hands. I'm never selling. I mean, this is the biggest bag holder theft I've ever seen in my life. It's probably some hedge fund that was behind that whole thing. Never sell, never sell, and we're like, ha ha ha. Anyway, just remember, if something goes up really fast like that, it always reverts back. And, I think it's done. I don't think it's going to go, do anything after this. However, it's pretty good to sell puts on right now, or sell premium, because the premium is outlandish. Last but not least, what about stocks? Well, stocks are extended by every stretch of the imagination. So let's just kind of see where the SPX is. That's the cash S&P 500. And, we're here, believe it or not, I mean, it's been straight up, but we're at 2 ATR away from the mean. You can get to 3 ATR. It's a rarer move. It does happen. You can see here it happened on this spike here, and it happened here. But typically, once you kind of get up in that, you're going to get some sideways action where, you just, even though it's a good rally, you can see it's just trading between those 1 and 2 ATR bands. So the idea from here that, it doesn't mean that we have to roll over and die. But if you're locked and loaded long here and you're a short-term trader, certainly consider raising stops, taking some chips off the table. One of my favorite trades here is just selling iron condors on the indexes. There's a lot of risk premium now in the market, and every day that the indexes move less than 1%, that decay just drops right into your pocket on the SPX and the NDX and spiders and Qs and all that. Anyway, that's what I got. Shouldn't be a dull week, and I'll see you guys at the next update.